Alright, hey guys, Eric with the Miller Park Minute, back with another episode of Road to the Show. We're throwing strikes and getting likes, hence I'm a pitcher. Loading, loading, loading. I love load screens.
It's time for baseball here on The Show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. Eric Agee, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, it's not very often you see a guy that throws a knuckleball, but it's not one of his primary pitches. Not certain how many he'll throw during the course of the game, but you'll notice it'll be a lot slower in velocity than his other pitches. He has it, but he doesn't use it exclusively.
Yes.
Striding in, Miles Chico, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yep.
First pitch on its way.
Thanks, Scott. No, Dave's buddy was watching.
And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees, our game time temperature. Pops this one up. McGrath has a play.
I got it.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Phil Amar. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Aiden, you're not going to be allowed in here if you do that.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball
Lost
1.
It.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Hey, 2 away now.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Now at the plate, Brian Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
In the air down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and no one will track it down. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what we call a challenge fastball. Scouts love to see a guy with enough confidence and arm strength to just reach back and fire a heater past the hitter. No analytics or data is as important as some old school mano a mano. The scouts will eat that one up.
This is foul right side. No score here as we play inning number 2. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, strike him out. Clutch up right here.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Barone is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Edgar Fernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Third baseman, Edgar
Here it comes.
Fernandez.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. There to end the inning.
Nice.
So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2.
what?
And we are tied 0-0.
Okay.
Top of the third set to get underway. Standing in,
Have to wait till he
Doug
comes up to
Whitfield.
The shortstop,
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Whitfield.
Goodman trying to get there.
Hey, no one down here.
The windup and the 0-1. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Play on him. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. At the plate now, Joey Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Anderson.
Come on now, here we go.
And it's quickly 0-2. Whitfield gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Okay, stop doing that. This is not going to get you playing your game.
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate, 1 away.
Wow, that's the kind of stuff that really impresses here in a showcase.
doing?
That's 3 Ks for him so far, and he's showing he
Oh,
can make
okay.
big-time hitters swing and miss on a regular basis, which is something every front office in baseball can appreciate. Definitely helping himself in this one.
Talking to me?
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. In now, Mark McLean, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Hit in the air to straightaway center.
Get it.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That was my fault.
Striding in once again, Miles Chico. He'll swing it from the left side right here. 0-1 the count. 2 out with the man at first. Weekly hit towards first. Scooped up. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Eastern Prospects lead it 1-0.
Play your game if you're going to act like this. You watch Disney for a little while. Then maybe you can play your game. Don't kick me in the head.
Take your base.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The East Prospects jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Lane.
So it looks like my team isn't very good, but I'm pitching well, so that's a positive. I don't know what to do with these, so we're just going to move on.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Let's see what happens with the draft, and then we'll go from there. Was there any organization you wanted to play for? Yes, sir. I had a team in mind. NL Central, baby. Why don't you just ask me which team from the start? Is this team what you wanted to play for? Yes, sir.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock.
I've never done this before, so.
With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select the left fielder from the West region. With the second pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Rick Bowser, a center fielder from the West region. With the third pick, the Miami Marlins select Steven Ramirez, a closing pitcher from the West region.
Like I said,
with the
I've never
fourth
done this
pick,
part before,
the Kansas
so
City
we're just
Royals select
gonna
Lewis Whalen, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the fifth pick, the Toronto Blue Jays select Micah Hager, a second baseman from the West region. With the sixth pick, the Seattle Mariners select Blaine Caruso, a closing pitcher from the Central region. With the seventh pick, the Pittsburgh Pirates select Marcos Nieves, a catcher from the West region. With the eighth pick, the San Diego Padres select Stephen Gary, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the ninth pick, the Colorado Rockies select Juan Castaneda, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the 10th pick, the Los Angeles Angels select David Gallegos, a second baseman from the West region. With the 11th pick, the Chicago White Sox select David Escobar, a center fielder from the West region. With the 12th pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Luis Almanzar, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the 13th pick, the San Francisco Giants select Dave Higgins, a first baseman from the West region. With the 14th pick, with the 20th pick, the Milwaukee Brewers select Eric Agee, a starting pitcher from the Central region.
Woot, woot. Ha ha.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over.
All right, so this is Eric. We just got a call you've been waiting for. You've been drafted in round 15 by the Brewers. My selections are glad all your hard work is paid off. Still a long way to go, but I'm finally on the road to the show. Thanks for your help, Coach. Couldn't have made it this far without you. Feels like I should have gone higher. I can't believe I'm going to play pro ball. Now that you entered their minor league system, and give it all you've got unless you're inclined to play college. No, I'm going to the big leagues.
While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues.
Visualize the player you want to become and make it happen with hard work and good choices. No PEDs for me. Welcome to the road to this show. Next. Alright, so it looks like I am now a shucker? Am I a shucker? Looks like it. Alright. Track your personality growth, and change your perks in My Player. Keep tabs on the number of relations you see built here. View them in all My Player. Okay. So, I think I'm just going to get right to it and play the next one. Did they put me in? Did they put me in? They put me in. This will probably be the last one for today's episode. Number 2. Getting the hang of this. I'm a shucker now.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the...
It's raining. That's not good.
Eric Agee has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
And there's one gone to begin the evening. At the plate, Greg Jones. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The count now at 2-1.
Hey, we got one.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Hermanson is there, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Wander Franco. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Fouled off. This is popped up. Leonard has room in foul territory. And the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now in the box, Jim Haley. Not a lot of success in the series for him. 2 hits in 15 trips. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Nope.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
No, that's low.
Let the minors just roll
Nope.
3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So now to the plate, Kyle Isbell. Lifted in the air to center. Hermanson is under this one. 2 gone. At the plate, Grant Kay comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Number 3, Grant Kay.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1.
Hey, here we go.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.
Ooh, Tristan Lutz.
Stepping into the box, Carl Chester. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Carl Chester.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first.
No.
But this will land untouched. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So striding in, Xavier Edwards is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Count remains at 0-2.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here we go.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. In the air to straightaway right. Lutz is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping in, Brett Sullivan. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Sullivan.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, come on now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Popped him up. Agee is right there. And that will retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Schroeder. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hey, we got no one.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Greg Jones is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Okay.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
And you can come in here.
Let's go right here.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Two away now.
A bouncer up the middle. Peterson has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Haley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1.
Here we go, guys.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ball.
Hey, nobody.
And he popped him up. Fry in foul ground, but this will land untouched. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Kyle Isbell comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. So stepping in, Grant Kay. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Carl Chester. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Popped him up. Leonard is under it.
Mine.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Xavier Edwards. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready now, Brett Sullivan, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
No, that's down.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Really not having work to do.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Fellas, let's go.
Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1
2
strike.
out, nobody on. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, now, we've got 2.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Luke Schroeder would be next. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. High in the air into shallow left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. Ready once again, Luke Schroeder. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled away.
Let's go, boys.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So coming to the plate, Greg Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, play for 1 now.
Here it comes. Grounded slowly to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and 2 now. And another foul ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Trey Schupak will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 79, Greg.
Did we win?
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there.
Oh,
he was a
come
big
on.
factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
And that one run.
For joining us here this evening, we remind you to